How long is 153 years, 15 decades, and a few years? For indigenous peoples of this land, that is not a very long time. We can trace our ancestors back on this land for many thousands of years. But even before that, we know that there were beings living here who welcomed us and taught us how to survive. The oldest ones we know are the rock beings and the many plants and their descendants who are still here, and other beings who have long disappeared, but they are remembered through the traces that they left behind. And then the other beings, the ones with paws, the hooved ones, the crawlers, the swimmers, the winged ones, the ones invisible to the human eye. This is their territory. They allow all of us to live here. We're taking up their space. That is why we honor them when the sun rises and when the sun sets. We honor the peoples of this land, the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewas, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat, and peoples of many different First Nations and indigenous nations around the world, the Inuit and the Métis, all living in one city that is now called Toronto. And many people of many cultures who have come to this land to seek a better way of life. Some seeking asylum, some brought here beyond their choice, some whose ancestors were brought here and suffered for that. We honor everyone as equals on this land. If you call yourself a Canadian, or you want to be a Canadian, know the history of this land. Know your own people's history. That is also important to keep. Everyone's history is important. Miigwetch.